So, as a professional psychic, people have asked me, have I ever personally encountered a negative spirit or a negative attachment on someone? And yes, I have. So, this is an instance that I did an in person exorcism, I guess we'll call it. So, what happened is this woman was in the same city as me and she wanted to meet in person, which I rarely do, but for some reason I felt called to. I was like, sure, come by. And immediately when I encountered her, because I can encounter it, I can see it in people's auras, she had a really bad negative attachment attached to her, and she was a long term drug user, which can happen to long term drug users, unfortunately. Doesn't happen often, but it can happen. So we'll call her Maria. So Maria comes in, and I immediately recognize this attachment. I was like, okay, I think we should do like an energy clearing. And she said, sure. And I was like, okay. And, I set up a comfy space in my room. I put candles, I put crystals, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get rid of this, energy attachment, which is something I very, very rarely do, but it seemed very necessary. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna set up the room, make it nice, and then why don't you go in the bathroom, wash your hands, get ready. And I got the space ready, and I go to her, and I'm like, okay, Maria, we're ready for you. Come on in. And I swear to God that she said. She laughed. She didn't look like herself. She laughed and goes, ha ha ha, Maria's not here right now, and didn't want to go in the room. And it wasn't her, it was the spirits, it was the attachment speaking through her, because the attachment didn't want to be released. And I just went into go mode. I was like, wasn't even scared, because my guides were like, didn't tell me I had to be scared. I said, no, get in there, we're doing this. And we released the attachment. We had the attachment leave. And a lot of my friends, when I told them the story, they were like, were you scared? And to be honest, I wasn't, because we have such authority over negative spirits. Unless you're inviting them in, if you say with full confidence, you don't even need someone necessarily to clear it for you. You can, with your own, energy, with your own conviction, you can command, if I have any negative energy or any negative beings around me, I command you to leave. It's also a good idea to call back your power. So I do it almost every day. I command any negative energies in my space, any thoughts, feelings, or emotions that aren't mine, any beings around me that are not serving me or have highest intentions. I command them to leave, and then I call back all of my own power to myself. And I just want you guys to know, with the spirit world, you do not have to be afraid, but you have to be authoritative and really be strong within yourself to know and have the confidence that if there are beings that are negatively affecting you, you create this life and you can command them to leave.